Hello! Today I am going to catch you up on my summer haulage. I have some Gratis and I have some things that I bought myself. And I've been keeping them all in the bags and their packaging just so that I could show you, because being a YouTuber is weird. I want to start with this box because this box is the coolest box. It's from Benefit, and one of the things about Sephora Gratis is that it always has to go from the company to Sephora and then to the employees. They're very particular about making sure that it goes to the correct channels. But this was the first and only, they say, time that Benefit got to send us Gratis directly. So this box came to my P.O. box. It was like being a super cool famous person, even though I'm not really. It came wrapped in like nice tissue paper. It's super cute. And we each got to pick 2 or 3 products depending on your status, because I was never in color. I got 2, so I picked Ka-Brow and I got Gimme Brow. And they came in like little weird packaging so that you could see all the information about them. Ka-Brow is their like pomade that's supposed to be a dip brow competitor, and I actually have not used it yet because I'm actually kind of getting close to finishing my dip brow, so I kind of just want to finish it. But I got it in shade 2, and I got Gimme Brow in shade 1, and I've been using Gimme Brow a lot in mornings when I'm way too lazy to do a full brow. I just throw some of this in, and it's the right shade. I have it on over my dip brow pomade in taupe today, so if that kind of helps you know what color it looks like. And then this bag contains 2 Gratises worth of Gratis, but it's really still not that much. I have a triple cleansing water from Sephora. It's not the giant size, but it's still pretty big. It's like 6.5 fluid ounces. It's funny though that they sell it as, it says, following the heels of the newest Korean trend. They've had this way longer than they've been selling K-Beauty, so, you know, whatever you gotta do to make yourself feel better about marketing things, I guess. Anyway, I've never actually used a micellar water, so I'm kind of excited to have this. I also got the First Aid Beauty Face Cleanser, which I like. I've used this before. I like most First Aid Beauty products. It's not stripping, which is my biggest thing that I look for in a cleanser, and it's creamier than some cleansers are, which is nice. Then I also got the Eve Lom Balm Cleanser and a little cloth that goes with it, because apparently you can't just use a washcloth like most people, whatever. And it comes, this is like a little sample size, but it does have a little like cover over it. I have not used this yet. I've been using my Kose Softimo, so I'll probably get to this after I finish what I'm currently using. I'm trying to like finish things instead of having 8 things open at once. But I've used samples of this before, and I like it. It's a nice cleansing balm, but it's not really worth the price tag to me. I actually haven't even looked at this yet. This is the Bumble & Bumble Hairdressers Invisible Oil UV Protective Dry Oil Finishing Spray. So that's a long one. So this is their dry oil line. I remember when it was just the dry oil, and then they came out with a couple different things. So finishing spray for subtle shine and softness, it says. I typically don't really use shine sprays because I feel like I get so oily up here so quickly, but sometimes I'll use a little bit down here if I feel like it gets dry in the winter. I don't very often because it often weighs my hair down because it's so fine. I have very fine hair. But it says subtle, lightweight, so I can give it a shot and we'll see what I think, I guess. And then I got 2 makeup products. So one of them is the NARS blush in Orgasm, because apparently everyone needs one. I think they gave this to us when they came out with the like giant, huge size, and they just gave everyone one of these, maybe. Anyway, I have this, but it's in a palette, so I don't reach for it very often, so I guess it's kind of nice to have it stand alone. And I also got the Urban Decay Vice lipstick in this purple. It is a Mega Matte, and it's the shade name Pandemonium. It is so not my shade. I would never wear this, right? I have had moments in my life when I wear this, but they're very few and far between. I'm really only wearing this to show you. But I have to say, for it being a Mega Matte, it doesn't feel as dry as I expected it to. It feels really nice on the lips, so that's cool. And good to know. Not that I need more lipstick. Dear God, I do not need more lipstick. Some of you may know I have like 300 plus bottles of nail polish, but I actually haven't bought any nail polish in like more than a year probably, because I already have so much and I just don't wear it that often anymore. I had my nails painted and then they all chipped off today, which was very annoying. But that's a very long intro to say I finally bought a new bottle of nail polish, and it was very exciting. And I wanted to show you how beautifully it was packaged. So I bought this from Amazon, but it came to me in this nice little box. comes open like this. It has tissue that has their brand name on it, and then it opens up to like this really pretty holder. It's so nice. Even though I only got one, they sent me the whole holder for $5. So, beautiful packaging, and I totally trust this to make it in the mail. So, this is what the box looks like. It's from ILNP, or I Love Nail Polish, and this is the shade Honor Roll, and it is the most beautiful, oh my god, I die for it, blue hollow, and it's, I hate this phrase, but it is everything. So, most hollows, I feel like you wear them inside and they just look like kind of dark grayish colors, but this one is so hollow. Like, it's more of a scattered hollow because the hollow pigments are so big, but that means that you get to see them inside. It's amazing. I love it more than anything. It's like my favorite of all nail polishes ever, and I want to wear it all the time. And then I made a couple big purchases at Sephora. I bought some stuff right before my birthday in July, and then I bought a fair amount of stuff right before I quit because I knew that I was losing my employee discount. So I was hoping that this would be enough to kind of last me for a very long time. I bought 4 brushes, and 2 of them you can see I haven't even used, but they are just backups of these 2 brushes. I bought a second tapered crease brush and a second blending brush. Right? Yes. So now I just have 2 of each of these, so when I'm using multiple colors I don't have to feel like I have to wash them as much because I'm lazy. I bought a Sephora fan brush because I didn't have a fan brush. I wanted to be able to do this with my highlight because YouTube got to me, but it looks really pretty. Look at the highlight. It looks so good. This was limited edition like 2 years ago, so you can't get it on Amazon. But the blending of it is beautiful. And this is probably the thing that I've used the most since purchasing it. This is the Featherweight Complexion brush from Sephora. It's number 90. They came out with a whole line of featherweight brushes, and they are seriously the softest, most amazing feeling things. If you can feel either the fan brush, which is, it's way too big for a fan brush. I don't know what anyone's going to use it, but if you can feel that one, or the big powder brush, it's literally like angels kissing your face. It is so soft. But I've been using this with basically every single foundation that I have worn in the last 2 months, and it makes everything look amazing. And I also feel like it doesn't, some brushes, once they get a little dirty, don't apply it as well, and I feel like this one holds up to being a little dirty a little better than most brushes do. Those brushes were actually my quitting haul. Let me show you everything else that I bought for my birthday, and then I'll get back to that. I bought a Urban. I was going to say U, and then I turned it into Urban. I bought an Urban Decay setting spray and all-nighter in the travel size because I've never actually really used this. I do have Mist and Fix from Make It Forever, and I do have the NYX Dewy Finish Spray, but I don't really feel like either of them seriously improve the longevity of my makeup, so I'm hoping to test this out and give it a shot, but I want to, again, finish one of those first, probably. I bought Liquid Palisade. When I was nail blogging back in the day, Liquid Palisade actually reached out to me and said they were going to send me some, and then they never did. And then I was not going to pay for it because I was supposed to get it for free, but we got it in and I could get a discount, and I had been watching way too much Christine at Nailogical, so obviously I needed liquid latex, and I have used this a couple times when doing gradients, and it does work really well, except that the brush is tiny, and the bottle is tiny, and I feel like I'm going to knock it over every time that I use it. I've actually already knocked it over once, so I just don't trust the bottle. Look at that. It's so tiny. You're so little, and then you take this out, and it's just like, did you already, dry up? Have I already used all of you? Oh my god. You guys, I think it sealed itself shut. That was a waste of money. I could return it. Oh my god, I can return things now. And I saved the receipt. I might return this. I bought, and this is my other most used product, the Bite Matte Lip Pencil in Peach, or Peach. I'm going to call it Peach, but it's not spelled peach. Anyway, it's freaking beautiful. This is the shade that I wore in my last video, and it wears so well. It's like not quite peach and not quite orange. It's right in between. It's just the most perfect shade. It wears forever long. It's super creamy, but it doesn't move. This is like my holy grail lipstick right now. If I'm never sure what to wear, I just wear this because it looks good with everything and it feels amazing. And then, of course, I got my birthday gift. I went with the makeup one because I don't need another soy face cleanser. Who cares? I haven't worn either of these, but I know that I like the lipstick and I like the lip pen and I like the eyeliner, except I already have a full-size version of the eyeliner. Oh, actually, yeah, you know what? I forgot to mention that. I had forgotten that I put this away. I got the Marc Jacobs eyeliner in Gratis. Did I get that this time or last time? I think maybe I got it last time. I mentioned it. Maybe that's why I didn't tell you. Anyway, I already have a full size of it, so I'm not going to open the small one anytime soon. And then once I knew that I was leaving Sephora for good, I decided to stock up on my eyebrow pencil. This is the Sephora Collection Brow Pencil in the shade in the shade Neutral Gray Brown. I've talked about this 1,000 million times, so I bought 3 of them. I'll finish them all, so I feel like I should have bought more, but that would have been super extra. I did not need to be that extra. I bought a new nail oil, which is ridiculous because I also bought the Bliss Kiss nail oil recently, because again, I've been watching too much Christine not Temptalia Christine, Nailogical Christine. But I really like this one because it has a dropper, so you can be a little more precise with how much you get out of it instead of the pens. I have a Bliss Kiss pen and I have an OPI nail oil pen, and I just feel like I always get way too much all at once, then I kind of have to do this to make sure that it all evens out. So this one I can get, like, if I just touch it to one nail, then I get, just kind of enough, or if I need just a little bit more, I can just push on the dropper a tiny bit. So I like it a lot, and I looked at the ingredients before I bought it, and it has really good oils in it. It's not just all, like, filler and dimethicone. Then these next 2 things are things that I had lusted over and used a ton, but I had just never actually bothered to buy them and spend the money on them because they're both pretty pricey. So I have made myself, I don't even know how many samples of this right here. This is the Ulla Henriksen. Oh no, I bought the wrong one. I haven't even opened it yet. Okay, I have to fix it. Well, I meant to buy the Lemon Strip Flash Peel. Apparently I bought Sheer Transformation instead, so that was really stupid of me. Anyway, Lemon Strip Flash Peel is the best. Why the fuck did I pick that up? And I bought Marc Jacobs Mod Noir. I bought myself the rollerball of this last Christmas, but I just don't use rollerballs. I hate rollerballs. I don't like them. So I bought myself the 1 ounce of this, and I had never actually opened one of these boxes before. It is the most beautiful experience. It's like its own little, and then this is filled, so when you sit it like this, it's like it has its own little display case. You could turn this around if you didn't want the words to be upside. Like, it has a display case. Is that not the most beautiful thing? It's so pretty, and the box itself, the bottle is gorgeous. I didn't actually expect myself to like Mod Noir because I don't really like any of Marc Jacobs' other fragrances, but this one is a lot, I don't know, it's light but still green, but not too green, so it's not cutting. It's just the right amount of a light summery fragrance to me. I think it's amazing. I think that's everything. I think everything else that's over here I already owned. I'm trying to do a quick mental inventory. That seems right. I think that's everything that I got this summer, either via Gratis, which I, again, will no longer get because I no longer work at Sephora as of earlier this month. I don't necessarily want to be your Sephora FAQ person, but just so you know, I enjoyed all of my time at Sephora. All of my employers and bosses were really, really great. They always looked out for me and my best interests, and they really were very flexible when my employment opportunities were changing. They transferred me across the country. They let me go to 1 day a week, and lots of great things. I have nothing but good things to say for Sephora. I just wish that their rewards program was better. So this is everything that I got either via my final gratises or things that I purchased myself this summer. So it sounds like I will be returning this because it's already dried shut, and I will be exchanging this for Lemon Strip Flash Peel because I'm a freaking idiot who can't actually read a box when she picks it up. And other than that, I'm very happy with all of this. Mod Noir, I wear all the time. The lipstick I wear all the time. This is like my favorite nail polish of all time. I've been using this brush constantly. I need more nail oil in my life. Like, I feel really good about all of these choices, which is always at this point, what I endeavor to feel about all of my makeup purchases. I have so much makeup that I just don't use. Like, it's just not worth it to me to spend another $100 on 3 lipsticks when I already have 100 lipsticks, right? Like, 3 is not going to make enough of a difference to be worth $100. But like this one, totally worth $20 because it was perfect, right? So I've tried to be really smart about my purchases this summer. and I feel like I was. So we'll see if I end up buying anything in the VIB sale, or employee appreciation, because I obviously still have a bunch of friends who work there. So one way or another, I can get 20% off again before the end of the year, and we'll see if I buy anything, but it wouldn't surprise me if I don't buy very much. So thanks for hanging out with me again. It is so good to be getting back into the habit. Also, just so you know, I was looking at my analytics for while I was gone, and it looks like the things that were still getting the most views were all of my week-long reviews. My foundation and eyeshadow palette reviews. So they are by far the most work of any videos that I ever do. So I really didn't do any in the last probably 6 months. I think the last one I did was February or March. But if that's really what everyone is here for, then I will try and make time for it. I'll probably do them on Saturday, Sunday, and then either like Friday, Monday, or but I'll try and include the weekend days on them, because the weekdays themselves are a lot busier for me this year than they used to be. So if that's what everyone wants to see, I will try and make it happen. I should do an eyeshadow palette inventory video so that you guys know what I have. I think, be getting some in the mail as PR soon as well. So maybe some more inventory videos soon, and maybe some more week-long reviews. But if you have other requests or ideas, I am, of course, very open to them. I will say my makeup life has been the most boring recently, because I just don't, like, this lipstick doesn't fit into my life anymore. It could if I really wanted it to, but it's just not worth it. So things like this are not really my normal, and obviously I could still film them for you, but they're not, like, my passion right now. So if that's something you want, I could make it happen, but I would really like things that are more everyday woman, not just YouTube woman. You know, things that feel more attainable and easier, realistic. Yeah, anyway. I'm having some thoughts about it, but I would love to hear your thoughts about it as well. So it was good to see you, and I will see you again probably next week. Bye!